Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. This is Don Carr, and today we are welcoming Sire Guitars to the Sweetwater family. So Don, we've been having some fun checking out these Sire guitars.
Absolutely, man.
It's a pretty interesting concept here. We've got the Sire Guitar Company, and they are very closely aligned or partnered with two pretty fantastic players.
Yeah, Larry Carlton and Marcus Miller. I mean, geez.
Legends.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And guys who are just renowned for their tone, of course, their virtuosity, but also the tones that they create.
And just their playing in general and noted as players.
Right, right. So what they've done is they've sat down with Larry and designed a line of guitars and done the same with Marcus with the basses.
Right, right. And the bass line looks, I guess, has been going on a little longer because it looks really extensive. There's quite a few basses out there.
Yeah, there certainly are. We'll take a look at the basses in just a minute. We've got a couple of the guitars right here from the Larry Carlton side of things. This is the H7, and you've got the L7.
The L7, exactly. And right away, I noticed there are differences that are not just the obvious body shape differences. You know, there's a lot of attention to detail on these guitars.
There is, and also really nice materials. We've got, for example, here in this H7, we've got a fully maple body, maple center block. We've got a flame maple top, mahogany neck, and an ebony fingerboard.
Right, right. And man, with all of them, the rolled edges
are so comfortable.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Just is so comfortable, absolutely. And they're a nice C shape.
Yeah, they really are. Just super comfy in your hand in general.
The attention to detail extends beyond that. You were talking about some of the differences. For example, in this one, we've got the Larry Carlton vintage humbucker set.
Right, right. And this is the modern humbucker set, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what this
Larry's
is. So
modern.
Yeah, a little bit different there.
Right, but even extends to, this is a standard tune-o-matic and tailpiece like you'd find, a stop tailpiece like you'd find, but it's a little different on that one.
Yeah, yeah, this is aluminum. Oh, and don't forget the tuners, locking tuners
That's
here.
right, and the die-cast tuners on this one.
Right, yeah. I mean, shoot, and weren't we talking about neck shape and neck size a little bit too, maybe?
Yeah, this is a little narrower, it feels like.
Yeah, yeah, right there at the nut. Yeah, this feels a little more standard width. You know, I have to look up the numbers exactly, but still, you know, again, back to the attention to detail.
And they are bone nuts on the entire line of guitars as well. So the body on this one is mahogany.
Right.
It's got a maple cap and then a maple veneer over the top, but also an ebony fingerboard on that.
Yeah, and just feels great, man. It really does.
Right. We were both commenting as we were sitting here before the cameras were rolling how resonant and loud these are acoustically.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Even, I mean, of course you would expect it out of that guitar a little more, but even this guitar acoustically just really rings.
Right.
Okay, Mitch, so let's take a look at the back of this guitar. It's pretty interesting here. Look at that neck joint, man. That is great.
I haven't seen one like that, exactly like that. Certainly it's got to give you access to the upper frets.
It sure does, man. I mean, playing up in, 21st fret is really not a big deal at all. Great access, really easy to get there. Another interesting thing, of course, this is a gloss finish, right? But this is a satin on the back of this neck.
Oh, right. And this is actually a gloss on the back of this one. So again, that attention to detail and what Larry specifies, I guess, in his guitars.
Exactly. So I mean, it shows how involved Larry is with all this stuff, obviously.
Right. So these are the Larry Carlton humbucker guitars, the sort of traditional 24.75 scale length instruments, but they also have a line of S-style guitars. Let's grab those and check them out.
Let's do.
And why don't we grab a bass also?
Sure thing.
Magically switcheroo.
There you go.
New guitar, bass. We're good to go. I've got the Marcus Miller V7.
Very nice, very nice. And this is the S7.
Right, also a Larry Carlton signature model, but obviously very different from the H7 and the L7.
Completely. We've got a different scale length, different materials. So this is roasted maple. and this is Alder. So
Right,
yeah.
the flame maple
Right, flame maple top, sure.
top on that, and also roasted maple fingerboard, but it still has those really comfortable rolled fingerboard edges.
The same rolled edges. And yeah, just really nice, comfortable feel overall. Different pickups. So
More modern set, right?
Yep.
Right. You've also got a bone nut, as on the other guitars.
Right.
You've got locking
Locking
tuners,
right.
a 2-point trim, bridge on that. Yeah, it's the whole super S-style guitar.
Exactly, exactly. But very Larry Carlton. I mean, 'cause there was a period where he played guitar very much like this. That was his main guitar.
That's right. And then, of course, we have the Marcus Miller basses. And as Don mentioned earlier, there's an extensive line of basses. There's the V series, which is what I have here, with the 2 single coil pickups in it. In this particular case, with the V7, we have a 3-band EQ in the preamp. We have active electronics. You can also use this as a passive guitar as well. Really comfortable neck on this. That nice C shape. The fingerboard edges are really nicely rolled.
Yeah.
The frets on this are nice and chunky. It's easy to grab hold of it. You know, I mean, I'm a guitar player primarily, but played plenty of bass in my time, and it really sustains well, and it acoustically just has a lot of resonance, and you could feel the whole bass just ring. You know, when you hit that low E, it comes alive.
Yeah, which that is so key. You know, that's something you really overlook with electric guitars. You immediately start plugging them in and listening to them. But man, the sound of the guitar acoustically has a lot to do with it.
That's right. That's right. And speaking of, there are 2 different variations of the Marcus basses. There's ash bodies and there's alder bodies as well. So that you have your choice kind of there as well. And in different setups, there's a P setup that has a single coil and then a split pickup. In the middle, there's the M series, which is a more modern style bass, and those go up to 6 strings actually.
Right.
So a lot of different basses to choose from, but they all bring that same attention to detail and that same, man, really high-end construction and premium materials.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and it's the Marcus Miller name, so Marcus is, you know, going to make sure it's what he thinks it should be.
That's absolutely right. So this is just a quick look at the extensive line of Sire guitars that we're happy to welcome into the Sweetwater family.
Yeah, definitely great to have them with Sweetwater for sure.
Right, the full line of Larry Carlton models, the full line of Marcus Miller bass models, so there's a lot to choose from. And I have to say, at the prices these come in, they're pretty incredible.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. I mean, it's you know, it's professional quality stuff, really. Let's just be honest. That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Be sure to check these out. For complete information, visit sweetwater.com. Contact your Sweetwater sales engineer. They'll be happy to fill you in on all the details on all these great instruments. Thanks for taking the time to sit down and check out Sire Guitars. We're happy to welcome them here at Sweetwater. For Don Carr and myself, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click here for more videos like this, or start at sweetwater.com for all your music instrument and pro audio needs.